Hello, everyone. Welcome to another English learning video. In this video, you will improve your English speaking and listening. We will use a powerful method called shadowing. Shadowing means you listen and repeat after the speaker. Try to copy the voice, the rhythm, and the emotion. This will help you speak English more naturally and confidently. Today, I will tell you a story. This story is called Someone Was Living in My Apartment. Listen carefully. Pause the video after each sentence and repeat. Are you ready? Let's begin. My name is Alex. I am 25 years old. I live alone in a small apartment in New York. My life is simple. I work during the day. At night, I come home and rest. Nothing strange ever happens. But one night, everything changed. It was a Friday night. I came home late from work. I was very tired. I opened the door and walked inside. Everything looked normal. I put my bag on the table. I went to the kitchen. I opened the fridge. And then I stopped. Something felt wrong. The water bottle was not where I left it. I always put it on the left side, but now it was on the right. I stood there for a moment. Maybe I forgot, I thought. I closed the fridge. I tried to relax. I went to my room. I changed my clothes. Then I noticed something else. My window was slightly open, but I clearly remembered I closed it before leaving. My heart started beating faster. I walked slowly to the window. I looked outside. The street was empty. Cold wind entered the room. I closed the window again. Now I felt uncomfortable. I checked the door. It was locked. Everything was locked. So how? I shook my head. Stop thinking too much, I said to myself. I turned off the lights. I went to bed. At midnight, I woke up suddenly. I heard a sound, a soft sound, like footsteps, very slow, very quiet. I held my breath. The sound came again. Step, step, step. My heart was pounding. Maybe it's the neighbor, I thought, but the sound was too close. It was inside my apartment. I sat up slowly. The room was dark. I looked at the door. The door was slightly open. I clearly remember I closed it before sleeping. Now it was open, just a little, like someone pushed it. My body froze. I did not move. I listened carefully. Silence. Then a shadow moved across the door. I saw it. Someone was there. My heart almost stopped. I quickly turned on the light. I jumped out of bed. "Who's there?" I shouted. No answer. I opened the door fast. The hallway was empty. No one. Nothing. I checked the whole apartment. Kitchen, bathroom, closet. Everything. No one was there. I was shaking. "What is happening?" I whispered. I could not sleep anymore, so I stayed awake. I sat on the bed, watching the door, watching everything. Hours passed. Nothing happened. Finally, I fell asleep. The next morning, everything looked normal again. I laughed a little. Maybe I was dreaming, I said. But then I went to the bathroom and I saw something that made my blood cold. There was a message on the mirror, written with water, 3 words. I am still here. My hands started shaking. I stepped back slowly. No, this is not possible. I looked around. No one. I grabbed my phone. I called the police. They came quickly. They checked everything. Doors, windows, closets, everything. No sign of anyone. One officer looked at me. Maybe someone has a key, he said. No, I said. I live alone. Then another officer said something strange. Do you have a security camera? I shook my head. No. He looked serious. You should install one. That night, I did not stay in the apartment. I went to my friend's house, but I could not stop thinking. Who wrote that message? Who was inside? The next day, I bought a small camera. I installed it in my room, facing the door. That night, I went to sleep, trying to act normal, but inside, I was scared. At 3 a.m., I woke up again. This time, I did not move. I kept my eyes closed. I listened. Step, step, step. The same sound inside my apartment again. Then I heard breathing. Close, very close. Someone was in my room. I wanted to open my eyes, but I was too afraid. Then I felt something. Cold air near my face. Someone was standing next to me, watching me. My heart was beating so loud, I thought it would explode. Then I heard a whisper, right next to my ear. You should not have come back. I jumped up. I turned on the light. Who are you? I shouted. But again, no one was there. The room was empty. The next morning, I checked the camera. My hands were shaking. I played the video. At first, nothing. Just me sleeping. Then, at 2:58 a.m., the door slowly opened. By itself, a dark figure walked in, slowly, quietly. It stood next to my bed for a long time, just watching me. Then it moved closer, very close, and then it looked directly into the camera and smiled. I froze. I could not breathe. Then the screen went black. Since that day, I never went back to that apartment, and sometimes, late at night, I still get a message on my phone from an unknown number. It says, I am still here. Now it's your turn to practice. Watch the video again. Pause after each sentence and repeat the words. Try to copy the voice, the rhythm, and the emotion. Practice every day. Even 10 minutes will help you improve. Thank you for learning with me. See you in the next English story.